Hey, what's good, YouTube? Today we're gonna react to bold predictions for the 2024 NBA season that actually makes sense. But hey, my prediction is Lakers and Bucks for the NBA Finals. Okay, Lakers versus the Bucks for the NBA Finals. That's my prediction. But let's get into the reaction.
NBA season is basically here. The preseason has started. We already got to see the two new Twin Towers playing against one another and both looking great. And for once, the season kicks off without any weird drama looming over the start of the year.
Oh, I should
Last
probably
year,
predict
it
who's gonna
felt
win
like we had one
MVP.
of the loudest, most significant championships ever, with
Uh,
the Big Three winning their fourth championship together. Steph winning his first Finals MVP. Now he's top 10. What does that mean for KD's legacy? Then KD requests a trade. Oddly had to come back. Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole. It was a lot going on.
yeah, it
And
was a
this year,
lot.
it feels like we had one of the more quieter champions. But let me not waste much more time. These are my bold predictions for the 2024 season that actually makes sense. The Los Angeles Lakers will be the first seed in the entire Western Conference. Now,
Yes.
this may sound like a reach to some because
I don't know
although
if
they
we'd be
do have a
first
very
seed,
nice,
but if we
well-balanced team
can,
all
bro,
around,
that shit gonna be
they're just not
fire,
alone.
nigga.
Even with Denver losing Bruce Brown to the Pacers, there is still going to be a problem. The
Yeah,
Suns
that's
roster
facts.
looks incredible. The West in general is still pretty deep, so it's
Yeah, it's
not an
stacked.
easy, definite thing to say. But I just really like the makeup of that Lakers team, and I
Yeah,
love the
I like our
moves.
roster a
Last
lot.
year, post the deadline, they were like the best defensive team in the conference, and they went on that incredible run to make the conference finals. This was all without LeBron being 100% and missing a lot of the games. This was all pretty much on the fly, literally playing for their season without arguably their best player, and they had that much success. Now, with the
Facts.
pieces they retained with Austin Reeves, D'Lo, Rui Hachimura, and the pieces they added with Gabe Vincent, Torian Prince, who I like, Christian Wood, and just the familiarity of the entire unit now having a whole training camp together, I just think they're going to have a lot of success. Obviously, that's if, and that's a pretty big if now, LeBron and Anthony Davis can stay relatively healthy and play around 60 to
Hopefully.
65 games, hopefully around 50, 55 together. But if they stay somewhat healthy for the most part,
We'd
I
be
think they're
good.
going to win that first seed. The OKC Thunder, arguably the most exciting new team in the NBA,
Yeah, that's a
they're going to
fact.
make the NBA playoffs.
Yeah, I agree with
Last
this.
year, this quote-unquote rebuilding team, literally the
Bro,
youngest
with
team in the
Shaq,
entire NBA, they
or
were
what?
so
I said
close to making
Shaq.
the
Chet.
playoffs without their
With
top
Chet
two
coming,
pick playing
coming
one
back.
game. Not only is Chet Holmgren just a top two pick, to me, he's exactly the pick they need to take whatever that next step looks like
Yeah.
for them. Being a versatile big that can stretch the floor,
They got
play the
Giddy.
two-man
They
game
got
with a true
Shea.
point, create for himself,
They got Lou
and alter
Dort. It's
the
like,
hell out of
damn.
any shot at the rim, that's a perfect fit for literally any team, but especially for that team. Last year, that team was 22nd in blocks. That's inevitably going to improve. They were 15th in defensive rating. That's inevitably going to improve. Even offensively, I'm just expecting a significant leap with a player that multifaceted and with that much size being added to an offense with Josh Giddey and SGA already there. So, with that being said, this team to me will make the playoffs, and with the success they have, I think Chet is also going to win Rookie of the Year. That's just my prediction. This isn't really that bold or controversial or much of a hot take, but the Milwaukee Bucks, they're going to win the 2024 NBA championship. Now, yes, it's not going to be easy. Boston
Yeah, it
is going
definitely
to
won't
be
be
a
easy.
monster, and I have my questions about their wing defense, losing Grayson Allen and Drew Holiday. But I just believe, basketball-wise, maybe outside of like a Steph and a Giannis, you can't really put together a better duo or a better pairing than Dame and Giannis. And if Chris Middleton can
Facts.
give you anything close to what he once was, now being a third option, the offense is just going to be a nightmare. Also, what gives me some hope about their perimeter defense, you know who was the best all-around defense all last year? It was the Cleveland Cavaliers. I literally had my same concerns going into last year with them. You had very small D. Mitch and Darius Garland in the same backcourt, but their front court covered so much ground for them, they were still able to be dominant and very disruptive. I think Milwaukee can do something similar. So if that happens, and who knows, maybe Griffin plays Giannis more on ball defensively, and Brook Lopez can remain that defensive player of the year type guy that he was last year, they're still going to be a top 5, 10-ish defense. Maybe not quite what they once were with Drew, but they're still going to be hard to score on to me. That paired with what I believe is going to be insane offensively now with Dame and Giannis,
The
it's just going to
Dame
be a
and
nightmare
Giannis
of a
pick
team.
and
And I hate
roll is
picking
going
big
to
teams to
be
win, but this
unstoppable.
fit seems so seamless that I just will. Zion Williamson will actually play 50 games plus this year. Given that he's only played over 30 games plus once in 4 years, this is
Yo, Swish out is funny, bro. Swish out is a funny ass nigga. He thinks Zion's gonna play more than 50 games. oh, this nigga funny.
plus
This
this
nigga
year.
funny.
Given that he's only played over 30 games plus once
Bro, I
in
give
4
this
years,
man
this is
40
obviously
games
extremely bold.
again.
I truly believe the public embarrassment this man got last year after playing 29 games after missing the entire prior season.
Yo, 29
and
games
all the
is
off-court
crazy.
Stuff, and his new contract just now kicks in this year. He has to be hungry to at least play this year. If this man has a duplicate of last
I gotta see
year,
it
and
to
really what his
believe
career
it.
has been, where he plays like 30, 35 games and he's gone, and his team is basically abandoned by their best player, he's 100% getting shopped. Like I said, it was bearable when he was missing.
Bro, if this man again play fucking 30 games this season, bro, and miss the whole season again, at this point, bro, just retire. Just retire. Cause like, bro, you can't even stay on the fucking floor, bro.
He's 100% getting shopped. Like I said, it was bearable when he was missing all those games on a rookie deal. This year, his massive contract kicks in. So I don't care how dominant he is, if he's not playing the majority of the games or at least half, he has to go. De'Aaron Fox is going to be a dark horse.
A dark horse?
Probably my hottest take yet in this video. It seems like damn near everybody sold their king stock as this lucky team that was healthy last year, like the beam, it was cool, it was fun, all this. But I don't look at them as this fluky team
I got
that's going
Luka.
to completely fall off the map. If it's one thing I know about that team, and what I believe they're going to continue to do next year, bro, that team.
Actually, I shouldn't pick Luka for MVP because like I think Luka will have the numbers, but I don't think the team success will be there, bro. Because the Mavericks roster, like I don't like, bro. I don't like at all. Like it seemed like they didn't add nothing, bro. Like all they added was what's it called, Grant Williams. That's it. Like, bro, the Mavericks really didn't do shit for real, with their roster, which I don't like. So, I probably gonna have to backtrack that Luka for MVP statement. Not gonna lie.
Thing I know about that team, and what I believe they're going to continue to do next year, bro, that team can score, and I don't think they're championship contenders yet. But offensively, I don't think they're going to drop off. Last year, and I get it, the Kings, they're not a championship team, so people, like, they don't really care. But last year, they scored the most points a night since 1985. They had 4 players averaging at least 15 points a game, and that didn't even include Keegan Murray, who we've seen improving in the playoffs, and Malik Monk, who I believe is an 18 to 20 point per game scorer, potentially. I just think they're still going to be good, and De'Aaron Fox is going to continue to get better. I'm not saying De'Aaron Fox is about to be the next step. So when I make this comparison, please do not take it there. But to me, them last year losing to the Warriors in the playoffs in 7 games, it reminds me of when Steph lost to Chris Paul in 7 games in 2014 to the Clippers. Okay. Steph was 25 at that time, losing to the best point guard in the NBA. De'Aaron Fox was 25 last year, losing to the best point guard in the NBA. The next year, Steph won an MVP and a championship. Not saying De'Aaron Fox is going to do that, but I think he's going to continue to get better, and the Kings are still going to be a valuable Western Conference team. I don't know how much they're going to improve defensively, but to me, the Kings are still going to score a bunch of points, which is going to result in them still winning a lot of games, which is going to result in De'Aaron Fox being an MVP-type candidate, kind of like a Devin Booker, where he probably won't win, but his name will be mentioned deservingly. And lastly, the Phoenix Suns will have the first set of teammates, I believe, average 50, 40, 90 splits. If you don't know, that's when the player shoots 50% from the field, 40% from deep, and 90% from the free throw line. Now, this has only been done, I believe, like 14 times.
Honestly, I can see this. I can see this happening.
And I believe the Suns are going to have 2 players have that on the same team.
KD
Think about it like this. And I was kind of hard
Booker.
on this big 3 when it first came together, but now seeing what they put around it, I'm a little bit more optimistic about it.
Yeah, I like
All
the
three
Suns
of them
roster.
had career years and efficiencies to some capacity, and they're now on the same team. Last year, Bradley Beal averaged a career high field goal percentage with the Wizards team and their spacing and shot like
The only thing that I just don't like is that like they don't got a true point guard to like run the offense. But it's like I'm assuming like they just gonna have Devin Booker be the point guard for them. So hey,
Bill averaged a career high field goal percentage with the Wizards team and their spacing and shot like 51% from the field. Kevin Durant last year literally had the highest true shooting percentile ever from any player that averaged his point total or more. And Devin Booker had an 11 game playoff stretch with KD where he shot 58, 51, 87 splits. And now they're all on the same team. Like I said, three of the most efficient, effortless, three-level scorers in the game now on the same team. And I truly believe two of them, at least two of them, I was going to say three, but I'm going to say at least two, they're going to average 50, 40, 90 splits with the spacing they all provide. If you guys like this video,
I can see that happen.
if you made it this far, comment one of your more bold predictions for the season. I gave you pretty much all of mine. I was going to say something about Jordan Poole, but I'm going to
Lakers
just leave it at
versus
that.
Bucks in the
Has a big year too.
finals.
But give me your bold predictions in the comments below. Follow my social media sites. Turn on post notifications. Obviously, the season is back, so content is going to ramp up. Do all that great stuff, guys. And until next time, as always.
Hey, fire video from Swish Out. But let me know in the comments y'all bold predictions for this upcoming season. But hey, like, comment, subscribe, suggest anything else to interact to, down below in the comments. But check out and next one.